Hi, I'm Greg with Gre-Tan Rifles. We're going to cover today how to change out a firing pin assembly and how to grease it. Now this greasing is for my assemblies, my method. Other manufacturers may recommend something different. Okay, the first is you have to get the old assembly out. So there are several manufacturers for disassembly tools. What they do is they slide over the shroud, hook onto the cocking piece, pull the cocking piece back and the firing pin, and allows you then to unscrew the assembly out of the bolt. You do that and you're out with the old assembly. Now we're going to go in with the new assembly. Where do we grease? We grease the threads, the cocking cam, I call it the shark fin cut in the back of the bolt, and the back of the two lugs. Don't cake the firing pin spring in the bolt shroud full of grease. This attracts dirt, makes an abrasive, and in cold weather congeals, slows the firing pin down, and you will not get ignition sometimes. Greg, what kind of grease? Any good extreme pressure lubricant. We just happen to use in the shop the Loctite heavy duty anti-seize metal free 51605. That's just what I use. Now to go back in, after we've lubricated the lugs, the cam, and the threads, the disassembly assembly tool goes over the bolt shroud, hooks onto the cocking piece, it pulls it back. This allows you to then go in. And then you go, Greg, how far do I turn it in? You turn it all the way in until it stops, then back up to the detent, and you're ready to install. Now this is one recommendation to help better lubricate the action lugs. Make sure the gun's unloaded, but install the bolt into the action and hold the trigger back. This allows the firing cocking piece and firing pin to go forward and push the bolt. As you do close, by doing that, it allows you to push the bolt forward past the lug abutments in the action, and then when you go to open the bolt then next and recock it, what it does is it pulls the bolt back against and wipes the internal lugs with grease. If you don't hold the trigger and you're cocking the firing pin assembly back, it applies pressure right away to the action lug abutments in the bolt, and you wipe all the grease off and you don't actually lubricate the action. Hopefully this shows it's a simple procedure with the right tools, how to lubricate it for proper lubrication of the firing pin assembly and the bolt. Thank you. I'm Greg Tannel with Gre-Tan Rifles.